If your business relies entirely on a social media following, you are building on rented ground. A single algorithm update can wipe out your reach, but an email list is a locked vault. You own it, and nobody can take it away from you. When you build an audience on platforms like Instagram or Facebook, the platform owns that relationship. You never get their contact details, and you have zero control over who actually sees your messaging. This chart shows exactly why that ownership matters. For every £1 spent on email marketing, small businesses see roughly £36 back in return. That towers over the standard returns of both social media and paid ads. Setting up a social profile costs $0 immediately, but you pay for it in constant algorithmic risk. Email takes slightly more setup, but it guarantees direct, unfiltered access to people who explicitly ask to hear from you. Securing owned digital assets instead of relying on rented platform space is the baseline requirement for business stability in 2026. Knowing you need an email list is the easy part. The friction starts the moment you search for software and hit a massive wall of options, all promising a free tier. The trap most business owners fall into is picking a platform based purely on that $0 upfront cost, without checking if the tool's architecture actually matches how their business operates. If you choose wrong, 6 months down the line, you will hit a hidden paywall or a strict contact limit. You'll be forced to manually export messy databases and rebuild broken automations from scratch. We avoid this by using what I call the scenario match. Instead of looking at generic software rankings, you evaluate tools based strictly on your specific daily operational needs. Selecting your email provider is a strategic decision about your future growth. Choosing the right architecture now means you won't have to spend weeks manually untangling a messy database once you finally outgrow a basic tool. Before evaluating the tools themselves, we have to look at deliverability. Drafting an email and hitting send is no longer enough to reach an inbox in 2026. The major inbox providers now demand strict operational overhead. You are required to authenticate your domain through your DNS settings. You'll see acronyms like SPF and DKIM. Think of these as mandatory digital signatures. The provider scans this to verify your identity before letting it through. If you ignore authentication, Gmail and Yahoo route your messages directly to the spam folder. Once you reach the inbox, tracking success has become more difficult. Privacy masking, where providers like Apple open every email on their own servers to hide user data, means your dashboard might show a 100% open rate that didn't actually happen. This makes the metric effectively useless. Instead, the smartest operators look at clicks, replies, and interactive polls. Adding quizzes directly into your emails replaces outdated tracking by having users explicitly state their behaviors and preferences. Succeeding in modern email requires trading the simplicity of the old batch and blast method for strict technical compliance and behavioral measurement. This matrix shows the 5 major free tools on the market right now, evaluated by their hard limits and their core strengths. We start with Brevo. Its primary advantage is scale. You get unlimited contacts on the free tier, combined with the ability to handle SMS. The critical trade-off is speed. Brevo places a hard cap of 300 emails per day on that free plan. If you have 1,000 subscribers, a single broadcast will take several days to finish sending. That bottleneck makes Brevo ideal for local businesses sitting on large, dormant customer lists who need absolute scale without taking on immediate monthly costs. MailChimp sits on the opposite end of the spectrum. It operates as the industry standard, giving you the most recognizable templates and connecting to almost every third-party software integration available. MailChimp's main constraint is volume. Their free tier imposes a strict 500 contact limit, which will rapidly force a grooming business into their expensive paid tiers. Choosing between Brevo and MailChimp represents a structural trade-off. You have to decide if your priority is volume or access to premium integrations. If you write standard weekly updates, MailerLite is the ultimate streamlined choice for newsletter purists. It offers an exceptionally clean design at a low cost. However, due to recent reductions in their free tier, you'll be severely limited if you attempt complex automation sequences. Next is Kit, formerly known as ConvertKit. This is a specialized marketing engine built specifically for content creators and YouTubers. Kit provides unmatched audience tagging for up to 1,000 free subscribers. The catch is that it relies heavily on visually basic, text-heavy email templates. Finally, HubSpot's free suite focuses on individual lead tracking rather than bulk broadcasts. It connects your email history directly to your customer's contact record and your sales pipeline, making it a tool for B2B sales. Its major limitation is a severe cap of just 100 emails per month. In practice, this free tier functions merely as an on-ramp to their expensive enterprise-level marketing hub. Niche tools demand exact alignment. If you deploy a creator tool like Kit for an e-commerce store, or a complex B2B CRM like HubSpot for a local bakery, you will experience immediate friction and wasted effort. Once you select your software, you need to capture the data. In the UK, there is a strict legal baseline you have to follow. Purchasing email lists for consumer marketing is illegal. Beyond the fines, emailing a bot list will instantly destroy your domain sender reputation. You must have active consent or a legitimate existing business relationship before you send a single commercial email. You secure this consent through clear CAPTCHA methods, adding a QR code to physical receipts, placing a highly visible opt-in form on your website, or using a dedicated link in your social media bio. Organic list building requires trading initial speed for absolute legal compliance. The payoff is a highly engaged permanent asset that you control. This final flowchart maps directly to your primary daily business goal. Content goes to Kit. Local businesses who need volume use Brevo. Newsletters fit MailerLite. Rapid growth needs MailChimp. And B2B sales require HubSpot. Do not select a platform based on brand recognition. Evaluate it purely on your own operational constraints. Your next step is straightforward. Choose one specific tool from this matrix today. Build a single legal capture form and secure your business's most valuable owned asset.